Well, that's right. It's that time of the year when taxpayers are running helter-skelter to find their Form 16, look for a CA, find out ways to save taxes, file the cumbersome ITR or the income tax return. While difficult and tedious as it may sound, we have collated a step-by-step guide speaking to our experts to help you really, file or process the e-filing of the ITR, which you can actually do on your own as well, and the common mistakes that you should be aware of and avoid this season. So for online filing of your ITR, the step one is to visit the official income tax e-filing portal. Step two is to register if you are a new user, or log in if you are an existing user, and then enter your login ID, which is your PAN, and the password that you already have as a registered user. In step three, now you will need to navigate to file and then click on file income tax return. In step four, you should choose the applicable assessment year and the ITR form as per your eligibility, and then select the submission mode as prepare and submit online to then proceed. The next step will actually ask you the reason for filing the return. Make sure to check and put the right reason right there. Step 6 is, in case you have already filed an ITR before, it will prompt you to select the details that you already want to be pre-filled. Now in step 7, you will be directed to a new page to fill in a form in which a lot of information is already pre-filled. Make sure to check all those details which are auto-filled. Next, you are required to match your incomes with forms 26AS and AIS. For instance, salary income can be matched with form 16 and AIS. Capital gains income can be matched with forms 26AS and AIS. In step 9, you will need to calculate the tax payable, to recheck all the details before submitting the form. If all the details are correct, then you should click on preview and submit. In step 10, you have to complete the verification process, either by Aadhaar OTP or electronic verification code, or EVC, through the details of the bank account. For final submission, type OTP or EVC, send to your registered mobile number and upload the ITR. Lastly, after submitting the return, the income tax department will then process the return and will also notify you regarding the same via mail or message to your registered number. Now, there are also some very common mistakes that you need to know, to be aware of, to avoid while filing your ITR, as this can actually lead to a penalty or tax notice from the IT department. First is choosing incorrect ITR form, which may actually lead the return to be defective. Next is ignoring Form 26AS and TDS certificate and not matching with AIS. You must verify Form 26AS before filing ITR. This form includes all your income details, tax deducted at source, advance tax paid. It also contains details of the tax credited that you may also be eligible for. The third common mistake is quoting incorrect personal information. Now, taxpayers should be very careful while furnishing details like name, address, mail ID, phone number, PAN, date of birth, or even bank account details. Next is missing the due date, as this can lead to penalties, late fee, penal interest rate, and delays in refunds if there are any. Another common mistake that one makes usually is not disclosing income from all sources. Remember, as a taxpayer, you may have your salaried income, but you may also have some income from other sources. So you need to disclose all of those incomes as well, along with the sources, even if that income is exempt from tax. The next mistake is selection of the wrong assessment year. Assessment year actually refers to the year that follows the financial year, whereas financial year refers to the year in which income has been earned. And lastly, not linking PAN with bank account is also a common mistake. It is necessary to link your PAN with the bank account, because in case there is a tax refund which is credited, it will be done to that bank account which is linked to the PAN. And by following these simple steps, you can easily pass this ITR season like a pro.
If you like the video, do like, comment, share and subscribe.